across Texas. The issue is.
I'm Stephen Dial in Dallas.
I'm Greg Krugen in Houston.
And I'm Rudy Koski in Austin. This is Texas, the issue is.
A fourth special session ends with no teacher pay increases, no new school funding, and no school vouchers is what Governor Greg Abbott wanted. I talked to Texas House Democrat James Talarico, who is a former teacher, about if this was a win for the Democratic Party or for Texans.
It's not about school choice. In fact, it's the school's choice because the school can deny admission to any kid they want. It's not about educational freedom because most kids aren't going to have access to it. And it's not about parental rights because parents give up rights when they go to a private school. That's why I call this a scam.
You mentioned unpopular when it comes to vouchers or education freedom is what the governor is calling it. A lot of polls have showed that people polled supported Republicans and Democrats. So why do you think a majority in the House, just the House, not Senate, is opposed to this?
Some of these wealthy special interests that are pushing voucher scams have funded their own polls, which ask people a generic question like, do you support school choice? You know, you're going to get a lot of people who say yes to that question. I also support school choice. We have school choice here in the state of Texas. We have public charter schools, we have magnets, we have early college high schools, we have all kinds of school choice. But when you ask Texans, do they support taking taxpayer dollars out of public schools and sending them to unaccountable private schools for the wealthy few, the overwhelming majority say they don't support that.
The leadership at the top has been an absolute failure to the people of Texas.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick blamed House Speaker Dade Phelan for what he called dysfunction in the legislature when it comes to education funding, school vouchers, and other issues.
This guy's just flat out impossible to work with. Don't want to answer a phone call, won't answer a text.
Do you think the speaker is the problem in this education fight?
There is only one culprit in this education fight, and that is the governor of this state. It's not the House's fault. It's not the Senate's fault. The reason we don't have any school funding after starting the year with a $33 billion budget surplus is because of Greg Abbott. He promised to veto any school funding that was brought to his desk if it didn't include this unpopular voucher scam. So he doomed it from the start. And I think Texans of all political parties need to call the governor and tell him to finally support funding for our neighborhood public schools.
Do you agree that the social media trash talking should end and both men should get in a room and make a deal and see what happens?
This is a fight between the people of this state who want to fully fund public education and a governor who doesn't believe in public schools. That is the central problem here. There's infighting between the House and the Senate, that's for sure. But the primary problem is that the governor doesn't want to fully fund our public schools and instead wants to send our tax dollars to unaccountable private schools. And by tying those two things together, he sabotaged funding for our public schools. That's what the voters of this state need to understand clearly.
Do you think anything will change in a fifth session as it pertains to education?
There's nothing conservative about starting a new entitlement that's going to balloon in future years. There's nothing conservative about giving our tax dollars to unaccountable private institutions that don't have to follow any rules. So I think there is a growing movement in this state, Republicans and Democrats, standing up to say, stop all this political gamesmanship. Stop with these corrupt scams. Let's just fully fund our neighborhood schools that are going to benefit all of us.
I know you guys have a lot to say. Right now, we're just going to do one word. Rudy Koski, what's your word?
Oh, Stephen, there's so many words that apply, from dysfunctional that you mentioned, delusional, that's another, but I'll go with extracurricular.
Okay, Greg Krugen, what about you?
Stephen, my word is simple. Spin.
Well, we will be talking a lot about this topic on the other side of this break.